Muhahaha. Hello everyone and welcome to a creepy, wacky Wednesday. So let's get right into it. So today we're going to be talking about some of the darker conspiracies of Disney's movies. We have talked about Disney movies on here, of course. We have talked about how we have talked about subliminal messages in Disney movies. Today we're going to be talking about the dark conspiracies of the Disney movies. So I guess let's get right into it. So basically this is where we're getting closer to Halloween, so it's going to get a little bit more creepy, a little bit more like quiet and stuff. But I hope you guys enjoy. Next Thursday, instead of having Freaky Friday next Friday, we're going to have a Thursday special Halloween episode. So please stay tuned for that because it's going to be really fun. I hope you guys will enjoy that. But anyways, let's get into this video. So the first theory we have is Carl from Up is actually dead all along, and his adventure to Paradise Falls is actually his trip to the afterlife. This is really dark because we all know that the heart-wrenching scene at the beginning of him and his wife, and you have not seen this, you can skip a little bit ahead because it's going to be spoiler, and how his wife passes away, and it's the whole story, and we all know that we all cried during that part because, well, some of us cried, but it was a really sad part of the movie, and that's been one of the most emotional scenes from a Disney movie to date. So what if he wasn't really going to Paradise Falls? Because it always seems like a dream in that movie. He meets a talking dog, and he goes to sight. Maybe he was just going to the afterlife. But then he does come back to the city, so maybe I think that's a little bit far-fetched. Anything. But if you want to read, but we're going back to our roots, because in the first episode I did on this channel, I talked about Aladdin being in the post-apocalyptic future, and you haven't seen that. Basically it's set in a wasteland, and like that's what the genie says. 10,000 years can give you such a crick in the neck, so maybe it's 10,000 years ahead. Or it could just be 10,000 years he's been locked up in that lamp. We don't know, but some people believe that is it. And some people think Kristoff from Frozen's outfit is actually the hair from his reindeer's mom. I don't get that one. That's just kind of weird. That's kind of far-fetched to me. You like the lights in the background? Sorry, I just add those. But yes, I find that kind of far-fetched. And the reason I find it far-fetched is because why? Why would he, if he loves Sven so much, why would he kill the mom? Or maybe he's apologetic because he killed the reindeer's mom. But I just find that one kind of far-fetched. With me, conspiracies, I sometimes find them a little bit more far-fetched, and I believe in them. I remember I say I kind of believe in aliens, but I don't know if they're real or not. I've said that, so I'm kind of on the fence with a lot of conspiracies. Some I do believe, and some I just kind of in the middle with. And this is one that I'm really in the middle with because it's kind of confusing. Like, there's no backstory to any of these characters, as we know. They just kind of throw us into this story. So the next conspiracy is that Captain Hook actually killed Ariel's mom, and that's the beginning of the Little Mermaid franchise. Did Little Mermaid have a franchise though? It's the Little Mermaid's beginning. So maybe, I don't know. It's kind of confusing. So let's see. The next conspiracy is that Cars killed the human race. In Cars. So we all know in Cars, the original movie, there's no humans. The cars have eyes, and they drive, and they talk to each other. If you've never seen Cars, go see Cars, because great movie. So what if that's the case? And that, they are dead. It's so weird to talk about these kind of conspiracies, these movie conspiracies, because they're not real life, so it's really confusing. They could be true. That could be they were going for that. Maybe they were going that, oh, the human race is gone. Now it's just cars that are controlling themselves. What if that's the future? We don't know. See, that's kind of crazy. And then the last one is that Peter Pan is not a person who takes you to happy lands. He is actually the angel of death. Can't make this up, kids. Really can't. So maybe the reason that the Lost Boys, this is not for me, this is the spy which I used in the first episode of this, I'm using it in here. But, so maybe Peter Pan is the death angel. I don't know. Maybe the Lost Boys. So the Lost Boys, they never grow up. So what if they're already dead, and they're dead as kids, and he takes the kids who have passed away to this land of fun and happiness. But there's always the darkness, which is of course Captain Hook and his gang. So maybe that is the truth. I don't know. I don't write these conspiracies, I just tell them to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Friday is Freaky Friday, and we're getting so close to Halloween, and this is the end of, this is the beginning of Spooktober. I know I got really late into this, guys, but I will try better next year, but this is where we go. Goodbye, guys.